So on my habit tracker, I got this habit called a weekly adventure. Basically, I'm going to go on some kind of adventurous walk or bike trip or something like that every single week. Because this is like building your experiences, if you get what I mean. So, if for example, I go and walk to like try to walk from my house to like the biggest point in my country or something, right? Eventually, maybe. But I don't know if that's like actually going to happen. I didn't do that already, but I could tell a story about that, right? So this is like building your experiences up, basically. Because if you're just sitting inside all day doing this shit, then you know you're gonna have a lot less experiences under your belt, right? So basically, this time I hadn't recorded any footage whatsoever. So next time's adventure is going to be way more interesting because it's going to be longer, and I'm also going to record some clips as well of me doing the adventure. Actually, that's going to be a lot more interesting and a lot more cool. But this is like a little warm up before we actually go and dive into it really. With this adventure, I took a bus from my house basically to a nearby country-ish side. It's not really a countryside. I don't think it's classified as that because it's not as big. But there were some farmland there. So I took the bus to that, like 10-minute bus ride or something, and then walked from that bus stop all the way throughout the countryside, basically, all the way to like back to my little town, and then from that point to my little walkout station. It was pretty damn cool to see all the farmland and all the skies and stuff because there were just so little amount of people, right? I might have looked at like 20, 30, maybe 50 people. That's nothing really, right? If you're in a city, you see 100 people, like just always, basically. In that entire 50-minute walk, I only saw like 50 people or something. So that's like really cool, right? That's really silent and it's just kind of refreshing as well. Now, around about the time that I entered the town again, instead of going straight to my workout station, I went to the right. And basically, to the right, there is this field of where in the summer this field was full of potato plants. But now it was all like taken down and stuff because the potato season is already over a long time, right? And I just did this 2-minute search of potatoes, and I found, I think, 1 or 2 potatoes still lying there. I wouldn't eat them. I wouldn't recommend going to a field and eating them because you're probably going to get hella sick. I picked it up and I was like, oh, that doesn't seem healthy, and I immediately just put that back down. Yeah, that's still awesome potatoes then, if you're curious about that. Then I looked to my right, and I saw this little river, right? Just sort of was this little river, but you could technically just walk straight like this with no like river crossing. But I decided to just hop on my backpack over the river, jump over the river instead of taking the walk down, just to make it a little bit more fun. And there was some Christmas trees there, like some growing Christmas trees, I think, for Christmas and the upcoming Christmas. Yeah, just the upcoming Christmas. And then to the right of that, just right, there were some other kind of tree. I don't know what kind of tree it was, but it looked a lot more normal than a Christmas tree. I don't know what they were growing there. I don't know if it's like a fruit tree or something, but it was something else. I tried to look at the labels, but it was kind of just a little bit of gibberish. Yeah. I then jumped back over the river and went back to my workout station. There, I met 2 guys. Oh, sorry for the camera moving that. There, I met 2 guys who were also working out there, and for some reason, they thought I was very advanced. I don't know why really, but for some reason they thought I was very advanced. I probably just used proper technique, bad technique than them. I think they were way stronger than me though, but I probably just used bad technique than them. for example, the muscle up or something, right? Or pull-ups, right? Because I was like, yeah, I can do like 10 pull-ups. And they're like, whoa, that's actually pretty good. I can only do like 8. Yeah, really? Yeah, that's, yeah. Also my weekly social activity also checked it there. No, that's just my daily core approach, basically, yeah. I will make a whole video about core approaches in a little bit, but yeah, from there I just hopped this little workout and I went back home. And that was my weekly adventure. Come back next week, somewhere around next week, and I will bring this edited. So this is basically just me talking to you like one-on-one. More edited and more interesting version, I think, and also more fun version for me to make it as well, of my second weekly adventure. But this is usually a little warm-up. Go and do this as well. Go and take a little bus to nearby farmland, and from that point walk back to your house. That's all you gotta do from this, basically. And yeah, I hope you come back for next week's weekly adventure, because that's gonna be a lot more fun. Alright, till then. Mwah.